Gardens, JJ, aka the Gorilla Gardener, in the house. What I'll bring into you this week is the fig tree and the tree guild Replant. And so I planted the fig tree and I just kind of did it, you know what I mean? And then it was kind of crazy. And then the next morning I'm watching some videos on planting fruit trees, and I just seen I made all the mistakes that they said people commonly make. And so you'll see more of what that is. I'll talk about that in the actual video. But yeah, Sunday last week. Today is Friday, May 10th when I'm recording this right now, but Sunday last week, that was about 7 a.m. in the morning when I went out there and dug that thing up and replanted it. But that was cool. It's all good. It's all part of it. You know what I mean? I want to have a healthy fig tree, and I want to have a healthy tree guild. So whatever that takes, it's not that much. You know, it ain't like I got to bring a bulldozer in to do something. So, yeah, very cool. I think on this journey there will be mistakes made, and hopefully I'll learn from them, just like I did with that. I went with the tree replanting and went in and did right. So check this out. Peace. It's morning, early Sunday morning, and I was watching a video, came across a video on how to plant fruit trees, and just discovered that I did some things wrong, and that will save probably the tree's life and help it grow faster in the future. So I dug it back up. What I learned is when these trees are in these pots, is their roots will grow in a circular motion. And so we have to free the roots up and get them to spread out. I probably went too deep on the planting. Yeah. And so right now I'm trying to loosen that big root mess up so that I could stick it back in the ground and not have to worry about it. Or feel good about the plant job. So, all right, so I got all of the soil out of the roots, and now I'm just gonna try to spread them out a little bit. The other thing I learned is I was like too deep, right? It just doesn't need to be, well, they say right up to the top of the root ball, right? This is as deep as you want to go. Here. So anyway, I'm glad I did all this instead of finding out 1 or 2 years down the line that my tree was dying from being strangled by its own roots. All right. Gorilla Gardener back in full effect. Welcome back, Great Apes. Tree Guild. So, I was talking about it this morning on a little video I made. So I was watching people planting fruit trees on YouTube and learned that I did everything wrong when I planted the fig tree. And so this morning came out, dug it up, and redid it. And so I have some clips of that in there. But basically, what I had done wrong, one is I buried it past I guess it would be like the ankle of the root ball, right where the tree goes down into the root ball, and the roots were all really root bound in the pot, so they were going around each other like in a circle in the pot. And what I found out is that's bad. It'll actually kill your tree. It doesn't give your tree much of a chance to grow. And so what I did is I spread all them, knocked it loose, spread them all out, and planted it. And so that thing really isn't sitting too deep at this point because of the rules of planting. And so now I have to make some support for it for the first year or two. And I was going to go out and buy like some tree stakes and everything, but why do that? I have shrink wrap and some twine, and I'm just going to use that and those mini T-posts that I already had to support it. And so I'll show you what that looks like once I'm done. All right, y'all, that's my little first time tree support device. I just used some twine and some shrink wrap and some short T-posts that I had from the raspberry enclosure that now is part of the Tree Guild enclosure.